Hey guys, Ed Wilson for president, whatever rule or name you want to come up with, chancellor, emperor, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I am pushing the Paradise Earth Initiative system to replace the United States system, which is a damn Freemason fraud. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I want to talk about being saved. I want to talk about your corrupt religions. Basically, you've been lied to about just about everything that you know. You're going to have to be fully re-educated, and under the Paradise Earth Initiative system, you'll get paid to get re-educated. Your children to be the smartest kids that have ever walked the face of the earth. Okay, guys. So when it comes to being saved, they said you have to confess that Jesus is your Savior. You have to say that Jesus was born again, walked in the flesh, and blah, 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 and go into all of that. In reality, guys, you are Jesus. You are in the flesh, and they have been dumbing you down for a very long time. They didn't teach you, none of your pastors teach you about the sacred secretion. They don't teach you about the Christos oil that runs through your body. They don't teach you about anything that is actually going to help you to be reborn and save you, okay? They want to recycle you back into these systems. That's the whole goal, guys, all right? And so basically they weaponize you against your own families. And that's pretty much what's been going on since the beginning. Notice out of these thousands of denominations and religions, nothing's getting better. Nothing is getting better, okay? And if it seems like it's getting better, it's only because the people are losing the faculties to even think. And so they're going out and they're just slaving unquestionably, and they're being led to the slaughter. It's like a giant mental institution. That's what the earth seems to be right now. It's a giant mental institution. And most of you guys are all just patients. Well, those who wake up to the Christ within themselves, inside of your Jesus, you're walking in your Yahshua, okay? You could go out there, you know, I hear all you Hebrew bullshitters out there talking all that, or the Israelite bullshitters, evangelicals, all you just pieces of crap, okay? And you guys are out there, you're not teaching the real truth. You're teaching people, well, be good and go by these concepts, but you're not telling them, you know, about sex and what that really is. Look, your country's so perverted, they just legalized same-sex marriage. Now, if you guys want to partner up and do whatever you're going to do, you do that on your own, okay? But don't go teaching my kids, you know, that marriage can happen between a man and a man and a woman and a woman, because it can't. The real godly definition of marriage is when a man and a woman make a child. So there's no paperwork involved here, guys. When the male penis goes into a vagina and ejaculates and has that orgasm is life energy shooting into her, activating that egg, okay? Sometimes it's accepted, sometimes it's not. A lot of times there's a reason it's not, but we're not going to get into that in this video. So, the sacred secretion, guys, what is that? You need to learn about what the sacred secretion is. Your churches aren't going to tell you this. Your churches are overthrown. King James was a pervert, okay? Yeah, I'm going to say it again. King James was a pervert. And all of the systems around you are perverted systems until you wake up and start thinking about things, critically thinking, and start implementing the truth. The truth is the key here, guys. Remember, facts are not always true. They can be socially accepted and programmed into you. The truth is the root cause to an effect. Okay? If you look around at the effects, you can tell they are not truth-based. If they were truth-based, there would be more activations of Christ. So, in your book of Revelations, which is a terrorist manifesto, a premeditated murder syndicate wrote and had altered and put in a certain way, and if you read the Revelations, it clearly tells you everything that's going to happen to you, about the plagues they're going to release on you, and then how they plan to be the only ones left. That's why they're talking about there will be a crowd gathered of all nations. Yes, of all nations. Freemasons, international terrorists. These terrorists, so see guys, they have disguised themselves in a cloak of goodness. And you guys fell for it. Okay? Some of the concepts they were talking about were true concepts when it comes to how we should live. But they didn't explain all of it. They twisted a lot of it. They made you think that you had to pay them so that you could learn. Basically, it's just another type of imam system. Like Islam, they own Islam. They own Christianity. Yahshua was not a Christian. Jesus was not a Christian. Christ is not a Christian. Okay? So, now you know. I'm trying to explain things to you guys so you can understand. I can go deeper into this Christos, so I have in other videos. Once you open up to these truths, you're going to have things start to change for you. This is another form of being baptized and born again. You're being baptized by living water, okay? That's what's happening. The truth is living water. That's why Joshua, Jesus, whatever you want to say here, guys, okay? I don't care if you call him Roy, okay? That's why he said, if you drink from the well which he drinks, you will never thirst again. Because it's truth-based. This truth is very important to all of us. You have got to wake up. If you don't wake up, I'm telling you, you're not saved. So what they're telling you to do in the church is not going to save you. You are not saved. The only way to be saved is by putting on the full armor of God. That means you have to retain your fluids. Your brain sits in these fluids. Your spinal cord needs these fluids, and they can't be tainted. So you have to clean yourselves up, guys. You can't be out there drugged up, drunked out, everything else all the time. You know, you can't be drunkards, guys. I'm sorry. You know, I know you were lied to about everything, but now you have a chance to learn the truth. It's time for you to learn the truth. The truth is here. It says, gather together and sustain each other until the first glimpses of light reappear. Well, light's here, guys. You have to see it. You have to want it. You have to know it. Knowing is faith in action. Not sitting there believing. If you have to believe, then you don't know. If you have to believe, then you don't know. Okay? Knowing is faith in action. Your churches are lying to you. There should only be one church, a church of truth. And we should all be under its university. So, guys, it's time to wake up. I don't know what I'm going to title this just yet. I'm going to have to watch the video again and figure out what the title is going to be. A lot of times these rants, I'm going to talk, you know, it's about, this is very serious stuff that you've been lied to about your entire existence. Our parents, parents, all the way back, guys. 1776 never happened. Your military is a terrorist organization. They don't even know that they're terrorists. Your neighbors are terrorists. They don't even know they're terrorists. They will go out there and do whatever this system tells them to do. They will shoot babies up with vaccines. Guys, these are not good people. I'm sorry, they're not good people. And if there is a hell, they're going to be roasting in it. Okay? To be honest with you, hell to me is being on a plane on Earth like this with them, trapped with these pieces of crap. Okay? They're all around you guys. It's your neighbors. Don't go blaming the government because you're surrounded by an inferior, cowardly people. They would just as soon shoot a guy like me and shut me up so that you don't find out what's really going on. That's what they did to Jesus. What do you think banging the nails was all about, guys? Okay? All these guys. That's what happens. So you don't even know what Christ is. You don't know how many Christs have already came and went. How many different versions of Christ. Christ comes in every color, shape, and fashion. You don't know when someone's going to wake up and become a Christ. This happens. This happens. God's will. That's how it works, guys. And usually it's people that have been through it that learn. And don't want to see other people suffer. So that's why long suffering is an attribute to Christ, because a lot of times these will be people that came from the lower levels or highest levels of society, and they wake up and they become a hero. They become a hero, and they take on these causes, and they're willing to die on that hill. A lot of the hills that most of these veterans died on, they didn't know they were actually being population controlled out. Okay? Like right now. Okay? Guys, everything you know is a lie. Everything you know is a lie. And you have the opportunity now to learn. Please learn. Help me with this Paradise Earth Initiative. Get signs made, get bumper stickers made that say Paradise Earth Initiative. Ed Wilson for president. Write me in. Make me seem like you guys did with Ron Paul, who failed you. He got blackballed. You know what I'm talking about, Ron Paul? And you're piece of crap son in Iran. Okay, we know what all these guys are. They sell you out in a heartbeat. And chances are you would have got in there and done the same thing. Because once again, we need a real leader that's going to do real things. A lot of you guys are going to see those things and you're going to think they're really evil. But they're not going to be evil. Even though you're going to see a lot of evil fall. We're going to put evil on the run again. Okay? It's good. Back in the closet with you. Okay? And that's it. We're going to prop up the American families and the global families. And we're not going to let you guys bully these people in other countries anymore. That's right. We're going to be making deals, guys. We're going to be making deals with a lot of countries. We're going to change things. But not if you don't have the balls to stand up. Because right now you're just a cowardly, conquered people. Okay? I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Somebody has to tell you. I'm just going to snatch the Band-Aid off. Yeah, those hairs will grow back. Have a good day.